Okay, so phrasal verbs are tricky. Again, go for is key in business English, and there's five different meanings. To go for can mean to choose something or decide something, to try to achieve something, to attack someone or something, to like something, or to be sold for a certain price. Five completely different meanings. We're going to jump through them bit by bit today, and by the end of this video, you will be able to use these and understand them. Okay, so meaning number one for go for means to choose something. That's it. You're at a restaurant and you open the menu and the waiter says, "What would you like?" And you say, "I'll go for the chicken." That's your choice. So to go for means to choose something. So in business context, this is happening all the time. We choose different clients, we choose different candidates, we choose different equipment. So we go for different clients, we go for different equipment, we go for different candidates. So some examples here would be sadly, the client decided to go for our competitor's offer instead. We pitched the client a great offer, they didn't go for it. Means they didn't choose, they didn't select, they didn't want our offer. They went for, so a phrasal verb you conjugate like a regular verb. So we hope they go for our pitch. They didn't like our pitch. They didn't go for our project. They didn't go for our offer. They went for our clients. So this means that was their choice. That was their decision to go for something. Or I have two job offers. I don't know which one to go for. I don't know which one to select. I don't know which one to choose. Or your colleague is interviewing and moving on to different companies, and what are you going to go for? Which company will you go for? Which job offer will you go for? It just means to choose. This is fantastic, very, very useful. I hope you can use go for every day in business English because we do use it every day in business English. Okay, the next meaning for go for is to try to achieve or attempt to reach a goal. So, Jane is going for the VP position. So, she's trying to get that position, she's applying for it. Or the client is going for a much higher figure than we're looking at. So, the client is trying to achieve a higher price, a higher number than we're trying to achieve. Or she's going for a leadership role in the London office. So she's trying to achieve something. Or we've decided to go for the government contract. We don't know if we'll get it, but we're going to try to achieve it. So attempt to achieve something is to go for. This is like aim, pursue, attempt to reach a goal. Okay, meaning number three for go for is very negative. To go for is to try to attack someone or something, or sorry, not even try, to attack someone or something. So this can be physically, but usually in business, well, in business English, we don't physically attack people. Otherwise, you're in the wrong business, buddy. But in business English, this means to criticize or maybe try to take someone down or try to get someone's job. So this is very unprofessional, but this does happen. Heated discussions and debates and whatnot. So in the meeting, he really went for the CEO's budget cuts, which means the CEO presented some budget cuts. Well, the CFO really went for him, saying, "This is a horrible idea. This is awful." So he's really trying to damage his reputation, really criticizing him, really trying to hurt him. Or the press went for the company during the product recall. So let's say your company sells computers and a massive recall came out. Well, if the press went for you, the press really tried to damage your reputation. The press really tried to bring down the quality. They tried to hurt your company, basically. So if you're going for someone, you're criticizing them or you're trying to hurt them. And it doesn't have to be physical at all. It can definitely be in business, and you're trying to damage their reputation or their thoughts or their point of view. If you have an online meeting and maybe someone brings up an idea for a new project, and if someone really criticized your idea, you can say, "I don't know why Bill went for me in the meeting," which means he was like attacking me, really criticizing me, and being quite rude towards me. And that means Bill went for you. Or on the flip side, if someone is saying something that, maybe someone's saying something that's completely untrue, someone's trying to take credit for your work. Well, you can go for them in the meeting. So I really kind of went for Pamela in the meeting, but she totally took my credit for the work that I've done. So to go for means to try to hurt or damage someone or something. Okay, number four here for go for is a little bit like number one, but it is different. This means something is your preference and it's something you kind of lean towards or gravitate towards. So, for example, I usually go for modern companies when I want to do my freelance work. So I don't prefer working for older companies. I tend to prefer working for younger startups. Or our client usually goes for cleaner designs. So if you're a graphic design company and your clients usually gravitate towards, prefer your cleaner designs. So this is not only that they choose it in that one moment, which is the first meaning of go for, this means it's someone's preference. So this is for ideas and topics, approaches. We use this a lot. Or it was surprising that HR hired, an older sales manager. They tend to go for younger managers, which means that's their preference in something. Okay, the last meaning here for go for is to be valued at, priced at, or to cost. So, oh, I see you have a new car. How much did it go for? Oh, well, it was going for 40,000, but in the end, I got it for 35,000. So in the end, it went for 35,000. So how much did it go for? It went for this. So that means the cost of something, what it was valued at, what you paid for something. Or during the IPO, the company's shares were going for $2 a share. So they were being sold at, valued at $2 a share. Or you work in sales and this new app we have usually goes for 39 euros. But during this promotion, it's going for 28 euros. Great. So we got a new app at the company. How much did you pay for that new app? Well, it was going for 35, but we were able to get it for 20. So when something is valued at something or sold at something or the cost of something, you say it goes for. Okay, I hope you found this small little video useful on the five different meanings of go for. Phrasal verbs are huge. I wrote an entire book, The Ultimate A to Z on Business English Phrasal Verbs, and it took me a long time to bring the book down to 550 phrasal verbs. And within those 550, many phrasal verbs have three, four, five, six, seven different meanings. So within that book, if you're interested to dive deeper, I'll put the link down in the description. It's available on Amazon as well. And this book dives really deep with dialogues and exercises and quizzes to really lock in learning of all these crazy phrasal verbs, which are in English and which you do need for business English. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did enjoy this video, I encourage you to leave a comment. Let me know what I can be doing better or other phrasal verbs you want me to dive deeper into, and subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy these videos. Thank you so much.